Hello, good morning, grade 6 students. How are you today? Welcome to our online class, and today we are going to learn about past simple tense. Okay, so now let's start. What is past simple tense? It is a verb or an action word that is happened from the past event by the subject in the sentence. So now let's know about past simple tense. So now let's learn how to identify the past simple. Okay, so now we have a pattern to follow. So as you can see, there is subject, the verb, which is already changed into past simple tense, and we have plus object. Okay, so we have example of sentence. Okay, so let's read. He played football yesterday. He played football yesterday. So the subject is he, and the verb is played, and the object is football. Okay, so as you can see, the verb, which is the action word, the word played, is already changed into past simple tense. So now let's learn the regular verb and the rule. Okay, so to make the past tense with more regular verb, we are going to add ed. Okay, add ed. For example, watch. So now the word watch becomes watch. Watch. Okay, so we add ed after the letter H. Okay, watch, 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 watch. Okay, so second example, walk. Okay, walk. Then we add ed in the last letter, the letter K. So it will become walked. Walked. So now we have some examples of the word that we add ed. Okay, so we have verb 1, verb 2. So in this part, we are going to learn how to change the word by adding ed. Okay, so the word is start, started, cook, cooked, wash, washed, ask, asked, show, showed. I hope that you got the correct pronunciation. Again, start, started, cook, cooked, wash, washed, ask, ask, show, showed. That's great. So now let's proceed to the rule number 2. If a regular verb ends in E, just add D. Okay? If a regular verb ends in E, we are going to add D. Okay? Letter D. For example, like, like. Dance, danced. Okay, so as you can see, the two example words ends with letter E. So in the rule number 2 states that we just only add letter D if the word ends with letter E. Okay, so I hope that you follow the rule of the regular verb. So we have examples. Okay, so again we have verb 1 and verb 2. Okay, the verb 1 states that it's not changed yet, and the verb 2 states that it's already changed. Okay, so number 1 is close, and it will become closed. Smile, smiled. Race, raced. Die, died. Believe, believed. So as you can see, the words ends with letter E. So the rule number 2 is just to add letter D in the last part of the word. Okay, I hope that you follow the rule. So now let's proceed to rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3, if a regular verb ends in consonant Y, so Y is the letter Y, okay, change Y to letter I and add ED. What does it mean, Pewa? For example, cry. Okay, the last letter of the word cry is letter Y, and we only need to change the Y to I and add ED. So it will become cried. Cry, cried. Okay, so take note, if a regular verb ends in a vowel, don't change Y to I, just add ED. For example, stay. Okay, as you can see the difference, the vowel and the consonant. So now in this part we don't need to change the Y into I, but we only to change the, we don't need to change, but we need to add ED. Stay, stayed. Stay, stayed. So there are the difference of this rule number 3. So take note. Again, for example, verb 1 and verb 2. So as you can see that the words end with letter Y, okay? So first word is cry. It becomes cried, carry, carried, try, tried, play, played, stay, stayed. So see the difference? Again, let's read with correct pronunciation. Let's say cry, cried, carry, carried, try, tried, play, played, stay, stayed. Alright, so I think you got the correct pronunciation. So now let's proceed. So let's proceed to the rule number 4. the regular verb. Okay, so in this part, if a regular verb ends in a single vowel and a single consonant, double the consonant and add ed. What does it mean? Tawa. For example, stop. Stopped. Okay? Stop. Stopped. As you can see, the consonant, the letter P, and there is a single vowel which is letter O. So it will become stopped. You only add the letter P, so there are two letter P's in the word, and add ed. Number 2 example, plan, planned. Again, plan, planned. It's quite confusing, but we only need to practice. Okay? Alright, so to master more, alright, so we have example, verb 1 and verb 2. Number 1 is stop. Stopped. We only add letter P and ed. Okay? Number 2, plan, planned. We add ned. Okay? Hop, hop. Again, hop, hop. Zip, zip. So this is the important rule of the regular verb. Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3, and rule number 4. So I think that's all for today, grade 6 students. I know that you are confused, okay? But don't worry, I am here to help you and to help you slowly, step by step. So we only need to know the rule number 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the past simple tense. So thank you so much for watching and listening, everyone, to our video clip. Interesting lesson today. So thank you very much and take care, everyone. Goodbye.